So, hey guys, Chelsea here, and I'm bringing you my own teams for Treasure Map Pudding. As always, they are just as they stand right now. I will change them up until Treasure Map and until the end of it, so yeah, just as precaution. As usual on Global, it's a bit annoying to build for Treasure Map since we still have the cooldown issue, with CD being too much compared to JP, which is annoying, but you just have to deal with it. Okay, for Radio, she does like nothing, has super low HP, so it's the filler boss for this. So I just want to get that over with quick. Same team as my free-to-play team, basically. Super type blue fit, super type special twice, sword special twice, NL against the boss. When NL damage isn't enough, I keep upgrading the damage. There are a lot of options like the duo, Akaino, and Fujitora Treasure Map unit, and Raid V1. There are a lot of ways to add damage quickly. And the rest are just fillers. Okay. Moving on to Ace. You usually want to use the Mori and Perona against this. I advise that usually. I'm using them for the final boss though, usually Violator. But yeah, so without them I still have to deal with the negative slots, the para, and def up. And yeah, we do that. Para is dealt with by the Zoro and Robin Brook supports. I could just use Robin special and a support, but I prefer to use support if I can. The slots are sold by Ben Beckman, his sailor ability. So that's good. And Def Down is sold by Shank's super type, which Ben Beckman provides. That's def to 0. So yeah, that's good. And to get the Zoro special ready with CD, I also use the Kid, and they also just helps with speeding the run up a bit. I can use him like a Kaido for the first 4 stages. So yeah, I think that should be good. Affinity from Shanks, attack boost from Zoro, orb from Ben Beckman. That's all you need really. So it should be a solid team. Okay, moving on. I'm really annoyed by this Croc and Robin just being 1.2 times boosters. It's really annoying, especially for the bosses, which I'll talk a bit about later. The Croc had been really nice. But yeah, this boss is made for Croc and Robin, so 4 turns of para, 5 turns of attack down, that's all you need to deal with. Robin deals with the para, and Croc deals with the attack down. And yeah, Robin also gives slots, and you can use this G4 V1 Super Evolution support to make the RCV orbs beneficial. Very good support to have. So you guarantee a few matching orbs, and if you want more, you can just put support on them. So yeah, Croc deals with attack down, color affinity, Kizaru does an orb boost, and it also makes all other type slots matching, so the only problem left is T and D, basically. Carrot, attack buff, can wave clear possibly, and we also have Whitebeard for possibly wave clears. We'll see how much I use wave clears when I actually do runs. I'm not counting CD too much, but Croc Cap is very nice for that since it's -1 CD for in, so with 2 Crocs it's -2, so very nice. And yeah, I think this team should be working pretty well as well. This is the team I'm the least pleased with. It's hard to make it good. I probably not use this to the end. I'll probably see what others do and maybe borrow another team. But yeah, the big deals here is the slot change and the lock chain multiplier and special binds. A lot of annoying stuff. I'm using Nami's handicap mainly for their swap, which gives me a full board of matching orbs. They also do the orb boost, and they have a high captain ability with 4 times attack. So yeah, solid unit. The only annoying thing is running 2 duo units as cap, because I'm not really feeling like using 2 of the same special just for captain ability. So we'll see how I do about that. Otherwise, this Rebecca also handles the special bind and gives color affinity. We have page 1 to remove the chain lock and apply a new one. And the Kobe having the Helmeppo for an attack boost. And I don't think the special is ready, so I also have the Weavy. So I'll probably not use her anytime soon, since just the Vivi, Namisanji and page 1 specials should be good in the beginning. And yeah, I have Kung Fu Luffy just for easier perfects, and yeah, that's it basically. If I start using the Vivi, I can just ignore that probably. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this team. I'll probably do some changes later. It will be good. It will work in the beginning, like it will be easier to make changes once you experience it for yourself. Okay, moving on to boss. I'm going to try and use the Big Mom as Frank Captain for as long as possible. Probably won't be that long, but she doesn't work that well with the rest of the batch, sadly. It's a bit annoying, honestly. Might even be better to, yeah, I might even move to Chiffon instead. Like, the order will probably, I start with Big Mom, she doesn't work, I'll try Chiffon, and when Chiffon doesn't work, I'll just stick with We4 Law. So yeah, I try and avoid going for Halloween Mihawk. Like, if I get to that point, I'll either use Halloween Mihawk, or I'll put in a lower boosted Rainbow Shield Remover. But yeah, my plan at the moment is to try and ignore the Rainbow Shield. It's 80% damage reduction, which basically means I need to do 5 times as much damage. So we'll see how that goes. I'm a bit stubborn, so I want to try and just ignore it, and we'll see how that goes. Should work for a while at least, especially if I go to double law. So yeah, I tried to get as many buffs as possible otherwise. Like on stage 2, you get attack down, unfavorable slot changed, and barriers, and Chiffon deals with the unfavorable slots. Robin deals with attack down and removes barriers. So those two together handles that. Robin also can lock the orbs with the support, and we can use the law to get an orb boost as well. So we have a lot of buffs for the mini boss. And then we move on to the next battle. Moria Perona handles the para. They also give the conditional extra damage. Big Mom handles the damage threshold reduction. And yeah, that's it really. She also has Sengoku support, so Big Mom here will have the orb boost from Law, conditional for Moria Perona, the affinity support from Nami, and the Sengoku for attack. So we'll see how much that does. So yeah, as said, I'm not super feeling this team. It's such a shame that Big Mom types don't work with V3 Shanks. He doesn't buffer affinity wise. It would have been really nice otherwise, especially for the intrusion team against Sabo. As you see, I even have Shanks here, but at least in the beginning I won't use his special. Then eventually I'll probably move away from relying on Big Mom and instead just hit first with her and try and do more damage with the other units. But yeah, let's see. Sabo is a lot easier. The first battle, everything is handled by Chiffon. And then for the final boss, the special reverse and the chain growth reduction, both are countered by the Big Mom special. And Law handles the spear. So you basically just stack as much damage as you can. Which is why I have the Shanks here, because I'm thinking I'll probably move to using a special later. But there's nothing more I need. Like I have Big Mom with the chain lock. I have Law for the ore boost, Miak Perona for the Death Down conditional, and they have the Nami for affinity, since Big Mom won't get the affinity if I use Shanks. So there's no more damage buff I can get, so I just have Shanks there looking pretty in the beginning. And then I'll eventually move towards using Shanks special and not aiming to do maximum damage with Big Mom, but rather letting the rest of the team do a lot of damage. But yeah, that's my plans for now. I'm happy with the first half of the teams, and the second half are a bit iffy. The pudding will probably be a big failure, but yeah, I just didn't want to go for some very super low boost in the beginning. Like if we take a look here, what even do we have? Remove damage reduction. Yeah, I need to go for a 1.2. Like radio have been amazing, but just 1.1. Honestly, if radio was 1.2, I'd just use her from the beginning. She's like perfect, but she's not. So like Vivi doesn't even boost affinity of anything. Robin doesn't really do anything important either, surely. He does remove threshold, but that Big Mom does that too, so. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll probably move to some of them later. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Good luck in Treasure Map. See you next time.